Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Before You Buy, where I give you a full rundown of football boot releases brought to you by me, Kevin. Today we have the Umbro Velocita Elixir to go over, so let's get right into it. If you are new to Umbro, the Velocita is their speed silo. They recently stopped putting a number of what generation release they were on, but for those counting, we are on the 8th generation and they are calling this latest update the Elixir. These released last month and you can find them in 2 colorways so far at a retail price of $275. Umbro has continued its use of Pro Weave, a woven upper, and this time around it's much better. They first used this material on the Velocita Alchemist, review link I'll leave below, but that upper was a bit too stiff in my opinion. On this update, the upper is much softer and feels closer to the upper that the first generation of the Puma Ultra used, which is a very good thing. They've also revamped the knit that goes around your ankle with a more snug fit, which is nice because the latest generation felt a bit too loose in my opinion. In terms of the sole plate, you have the same configuration as the last generation, so no update here at all. This is a call out I had on the previous generation and I have to call it out again. Umbro continues to reuse a sole plate that's been in use for at least 2 generations. I will never have an issue with a brand continuing to use tech that is well done, but this sole plate isn't all that great. It feels like they couldn't decide whether to go fully all out speed or comfort. To add, they have also raised the price on an already expensive silo. The Alchemist was $250 and the Elixir is now priced at $275. If you're going to reuse tech, shouldn't that save the consumer money? Moving on to the fit. These are not very comfortable out of the box, but that's to be expected with a speed boot. I will say the upper feels a lot better though, wrapped around your feet, which is nice. The thing that continues to bother me though is this insane pressure in my heel. It's not as bad as the last generation because the upper can be stretched more and there is more padding in the heel, but this is not going to be a pleasant experience breaking them in. Judging by the initial fit and feel, I would say it would probably take a good 3 to 4 weeks to break in, which is longer than the usual break-in time for a speed boot. I would also add that these are pretty narrow, so I would stay away from these if you have wide feet. If you're looking at trying out a pair for yourself, I would recommend going true to size. I normally wear a size 8 US and the ones on my feet now are a size 8 US. Now let's review the biggest win and loss of these boots. The win here is that this woven upper continues to get better. I am pleasantly surprised at how soft they got this generation to be, and it remains thin and very light. I also think the fabric around your ankle has improved with a snug fit. The biggest loss about these is the price point. At $275, there are a lot of other similar options in this category that are 10 to 20% cheaper. In my opinion, because this brand is not very popular within the boot world, I think they should try to get to a price closer to $200. Unless the brand has revolutionary tech to offer at $275, they should try to give incentive for people to try these at a lower price point, especially with a sole plate that hasn't been updated in over 3 years. That's the Umbro Velocita Elixir for you. I'll leave a few links in the description in case you're interested in buying these. If you have any questions or opinions about these, leave them down below and I'll answer them as they come. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful and you enjoyed yourself, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I do have other reviews as well as tips and tricks on my channel to help you pick out your gear, so please be sure to check those out as well. See you on the next one.